Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to another video. Yeah, I'm still going. So, situation update. The little man is sorted. They've got his insulin sorted out. He's taking his injections off his mum on his own with her, like a good one. That means they can come home. So they're going to be allowed home Friday. I'm not sure when this video will particularly be uploaded because I'm running way behind the videos. I'm not going anywhere near what I'm supposed to be doing because it's just absolute chaos, as you could probably imagine. Adding it to this morning, this is being recorded on Thursday the 21st. Not only have I currently got my eldest grandson staying with me, who's the non-verbal autistic kid, so that comes with his challenges. I had the landlord come round because there was some repair works that needed to be done. So in the process of all this morning at 8:15, I had my loft re-insulated and down by my bay window and plasterboarded and re-plastered. Adding to that I've had to do a lot of running around, as I have been for the last few days. I'm knackered. I'm absolutely dead on my feet. So yeah, it's been one of them weeks. It really has been a week. Tomorrow is hopefully the day where we can sort everything out, everything's done, and I could probably have Saturday and Sunday, maybe even Friday night, where I could just finally just detox for 5 minutes. It's just been exhausting. I mean, today I've barely eaten. I've had a bowl of fucking honey hoops at 11:30, and it's now, while I'm recording this, 2:15. It's just been one of them days, one of those weeks which sort of brings things into focus, because it's always about family, isn't it? We have to remember family first. But even with all that, you see, ex-soldier, use every opportunity you can to do what you need to do when you need to do it. You just roll with it, hence these videos. So, first, I've had a fair few interesting things. Apparently now, just so people are aware, and I didn't know whether people would know or not, apparently due to some bloke, I'm a racist. So I'll put that out there, because in case you didn't know, because I should be condemning the racist flag of St. George. Okay, whatever, because it's nothing but a symbol of racism. Well, it is, and it's only people like that dickhead there who's just associated it with that and used it as a convenience to say. The simple truth of the matter is, it's my national flag. I've just noticed there's another one on the lamppost just here in Shirley, just outside the fish and chip shop. So fair play to them. And I've just seen a Union Jack as well. Yeah, there's one right here outside the Sea Spray chip shop. Bravo to them for doing that. They are coming out. You see, the thing is, it is my national flag. Personally, I wouldn't mind if we went back to the actual flag of England, which is a red flag with 3 golden lions on it, which is really what we should use as our flag. Although I'm really happy with St. George's flag. But we have 3 lions on our football shirts and on our cricket shirts and our national team, so why not actually as our national flag? But whatever pisses them off the best. I've also had something, well, you came in, St. George wasn't English. Yeah, we're fully aware of that. I mean, the simple truth of the matter is, back in medieval days, we used to have a windsock for our archers which had a green dragon on it, which is slaying the dragon. So you can see where the story evolved. And we also know that because it's St. George's flag, which is why the Georgian national flag looks very similar to ours, except they have little St. George's flags in each corner of their flag. It's funny that, and we all know that St. George wasn't English. Oh yeah, but he was an immigrant. Well, he actually wasn't an immigrant because he never actually came here. So I mean, you know, when you're trying to be clever, do a bit more research. You know, but what I say to that is it just shows you know you're losing. I mean, we had some fucking idiot, a lecturer from the University of Birmingham. Shock horror. What a surprise, because University of Birmingham, yeah, it's always Birmingham. It's always. I do apologise. I live not far from Birmingham. I'm a Brummie. So I do apologise for the fact that we seem to breed idiots and fucking morons. But this particular half-caste kid, lad, professor, dickhead, knobhead, whatever you want to call him, it's up to you. It's a free world. You say what you want. Well, any case, he said, well, we should get rid of the Union Jack and we should get rid of the Cross of St George and have a flag that represents the multiculturalism of our country. My philosophy to that was, well, you might as well just have a picture of a fucking rotting bin bag with two crossed swords and a fucking severed head, or, you know, whatever. Fucking no. Look, it's as simple as this. If you do not like the Union flag, if you do not like the Cross of St George, fuck off, ski. Okay, if you don't like it, I don't care. You can bitch, you can moan, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't care what you think. If you don't like my flag, I don't fucking care. You can fuck off, you can leave, you can wander away, go take a really long walk off an excruciatingly short pier. I don't care. I don't care what you think. If you don't like it, I don't care. You see, the thing is, that's the problem. You're losing. That's why he's throwing out the word racist. As soon as I saw that word, you're a racist, I thought, well, that's all you got, because you haven't got anything else, have you? It's all gone. It's all gone. You don't know what you're doing. Why is there a massive traffic jam here? Let me guess. Temporary traffic lights are back again. Oh, the joys of living around here. Fuck's sake, they're always doing roadworks. Any case, just gives me a bit more time. So, using the word racist means nothing. As soon as you use the word racist, as far as I'm concerned, I've already won the argument. Because it means nothing. You see, the word racist used to mean something. But now it's just a word yelled to prevent people from, or apparently preventing people from saying anything. It means nothing now. It's a shame you've degenerated or degenerated that word to mean that. It really does. The amount of people who just go through unread and don't stop. Unbelievable. There is roadworks again by a tree for some unknown reason. Any case, I digress. I'll carry on. So, you leftists, you know you're losing. Because whereas maybe 5-6 years ago you think, well, fucking hell, no, I just don't care. If caring about my country makes me a racist, so be it. If me caring about my children not being raped, so be it. If it means I have to look after and care about my community, so be it. You can call me a racist, you can call me literally everything under the sun, and I don't care. You can say my flag is a racist flag and I hate it and this, that and the other. I don't care. And that's the problem, because none of us do. We've all now lost the interest. We don't care what you say. We couldn't give a shit about what you say. You're losing, and you know it. You absolutely know it, and all you've got is words. And they don't work. And that is so satisfying that you know you're losing and you've got nothing. You can't engage in a sensible argument. You definitely excuse me. You can't engage in any conversation because you don't want to. Because if you ever notice, whenever these leftists, any of them are challenged, they just go racist and then try and hit you. Because that's all they've got. They've got nothing. They haven't got the brain power to engage you in a conversation. So it's a slur, insult. That doesn't work. Fucking hell. Somebody's got up my nose. Punch. That's all they've got. So when I see these comments and I see how be cool, this and other people trying to be really super clever when they're actually making themselves look stupid, you knock yourself out. Write what you want. As you can see, for the gentleman who put there, that comment's still there. I don't delete any comments. I may answer them. I always thumb them up, give them a heart, even if they're insults, because at least it's an acknowledgement that you've spent a bit of time making your point, and I'm happy about the fact that you made your point. I have no issue with people disagreeing with me, because that's a good thing. That's why they'll always stay out there. I may turn around if I'm of the inkling and go, you're wrong, but that's fine. But it doesn't mean that you're not gonna. I'm not gonna go, oh God, I'm being called a racist, I better stop, because I don't care. And you've got to learn this. You see, because we know you, we see you, we understand you. You have nothing. You have nothing. All you have is governmental and police protection. That's it. You don't have the ability to fire off a proper argument. All you can do is resort to insults. And all that does is make you look the stupid, pathetic, stupid, idiotic, I said stupid twice, but you're worth it because you're that stupid child who's thrown the teddies out the pram because you don't want to understand. You think, oh, well, you're against the immigrants. Well, yes, I am. And the increase in sexual assaults in this country has gone up exponentially since those bastards turned up. Because they have a propensity to do it because they don't value women and they think children, as long as they've had their first period, are fair game. Now, if you live like that, and if that's the way they think, that's what they're going to do. And of course, we've created the justice system to go, oh, well, he didn't understand, did he? Oh. Now, if you think if I went to a foreign country, one their country, and did something, do you think they'd be like that for me? No, they'd kill me just like they kill their own, because that's the law. Where here in the UK, we just change the law because we don't really want to upset certain people, do we? So, I'm going to bring this video to a close. Once again, thanks for all the support, all the subscribe, everything you've done. You guys are just, and girls, or whatever you want to identify yourself as, because again, I couldn't give a shit about that either. I don't care. As long as you don't try and ram it down my throat, supposed to be, and you're happy, I don't care. I just don't. I just really couldn't care. You know, you do you. But thanks for being with me. Oh gosh, so tired. Sorry about this. Got the snivels. I'm tired. I'm going to nip to my mum's now because I've got to do her bins before. While I get 5 minutes. So, any case, you're all wonderful, and thanks so much for everything that you've done for the channel. Because without you, like, there wouldn't be anything, would there? Ways to support the channel down below. And with that, I shall look forward to catching you in the next one.